Seeing as how the day of giving pranks is over, I guess from here on out that clown movie reviews will be sparse. April Fools.
Welcome to the horror show. You realize there is nowhere to run. There's no game to fight. Paranoia is getting alive.
ClownTown. It's time to play. The plot: 4 friends on their way to a show have to stop and meet up with an anonymous voice over the phone to retrieve their friend's phone. They soon make their way to a town, and after a while of waiting around, a bunch of clowns begin to attack. Who will be struck down in ClownTown? Okay, so I'll start off with the pros. The clowns in this movie are effectively creepy, especially the lanky one, that reminds me of Three Finger from Ron Turn, for some reason. The other 2 main attackers are memorable in their own right. I also think the fact that they don't laugh or throw puns out is kind of original. At its core, the story is awesome. I mean, a whole community of killer clowns is the next level of a possible massacre. Too bad that there's only like 7 good characters, and that the clowns never leave town. It's a nice looking film. It is shot well with some good coloring and effective atmosphere. I cared about the character's journey to an extent, but this is what leads me into the cons. What was with the whole marriage subplot going nowhere? Our main character was going to ask and was hinged on getting hitched, but nothing ever came of it. Also, this movie is riddled with cliches, and the characters rarely make any smart decisions. It is mostly a game of hide and go seek, and it gets painfully boring pretty fast. There are 2 brothers, I think, in the movie that contributes nothing to the plot and are just cannon fodder. Now, I know I said I loved the premise, but it didn't make all that much sense. How can a whole town be covered up via a clown massacre, besides local authority being a part of it? And why would there be citizens left in the town at all? It should have gone full abandoned town on them, but alas. The opening scene is the typical babysitter sequence, cliché and unoriginal. However, there are hints and clues suggesting of what became of the kids, and it is kind of unsettling. The gore, the effects, mild gore at best, bloody stabbings and bashing, and some more. Nothing too much. The musical score, besides the jump scare stingers. The only thing that really stuck out was the opening credits main theme. Nothing too memorable, though, I'm afraid. I didn't hate this movie. It just had so much potential, and it seemed like it had a decent budget. However, it was squandered on cliches and jump scares. The story is strong, but everything that happens is kind of weak. I would recommend this movie only to people who want to have a little bit of fun for 90 minutes, but nothing that involves too much to think about. Overall, I give ClownTown a 2 out of 5. Lion Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Entertainment. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below, leave comments, and subscribe.